Hey guys, it's been so long since I've posted on YouTube. I have gone to make a couple of YouTube videos and I just haven't done anything with them. And I feel that it's due to a few things, a bunch of things, and it's kind of gotten to the point now where I'm over it. I love making these YouTube videos, I really enjoy it a lot, and at this point I'm just holding myself back. The other thing that I mentioned in the videos I tried filming is that another reason is honestly my insecurities. Filming these YouTube videos and even the content that I've been filming and putting on Instagram really shines a light on my insecurities and forces me to really look at them. So that was something that I discussed in those videos, and I think I will discuss again in this video because it's something that we can all relate to. And yeah, I'm not going to allow my insecurities to hold me back from doing this because I love it, and I'm feeling more and more confident in speaking my truth and getting into more of a flow with it and just feeling more confident on camera. But the thing is, yeah, the insecurity part still, it hasn't gone away. So essentially the main thing is my teeth, because I'm sure that all of you who watch my content have noticed that my teeth aren't straight, and for me that is literally my biggest insecurity. And it's just so insane how pretty much most people and a lot of content creators do have straight teeth. But I think the biggest thing is that I have straightened my teeth before. I literally nearly completely straightened my teeth. I did a course of aligners and I completed the course of aligners, but I got to the end of the course and my teeth had gotten to a point where they couldn't actually complete shifting into those places because my wisdom teeth were in the way. And it was this whole thing. I at the time couldn't afford to get my wisdom teeth out, so I had to wait until I could. And then by that time I'd already run out of all of my aligners, and it was just a whole thing. I'm not going to go into it any further, but essentially I pretty much completely straightened my teeth. They didn't fully straighten it how they were meant to, but because of everything that happened, they've just shifted back over the last couple of years. Now they're literally back to how they were before I straightened them, and it's honestly so frustrating. But what's really interesting is that I really feel it's the universe's way of getting me to really come to terms with and love myself as I am naturally, before the teeth were straightened. Because before I did straighten my teeth the first time, I really didn't like myself. I really hated my teeth. I felt way more insecure about them than I do now. I never ever smiled showing my teeth, ever. And yeah, I was so insecure, 10 times more than I am now. And what I feel has happened is, so it was like I was trying to escape that by straightening my teeth then, you know, which is a pretty common thing to do. You know, people that change things about their appearance, whether it's straightening your teeth, like your lips done, boobs, whatever, like a lot of the time it's based off of that really strong sense of insecurity and almost like self-hatred. And so what I feel that I'm being given the opportunity to do through this whole experience is to actually learn to fall in love with myself the way that I am, the way that I was created, the way that God made me. By the way, when I say God, I'm not religious. I'm talking about the higher power, the universe, source, whatever. It's not in a religious sense at all. I truly believe that that is what's happening, and so I've been embracing that, and there have been times where I have been like, hey, my teeth aren't that bad. In certain moments with certain lighting and whatever, like I'll see my reflection or a photo of myself smiling, and actually I think that I look beautiful. And then there's obviously other times where it's like I feel the opposite, and I'm like, oh, like I just cringe, because I also now know like what I look like with pretty much almost completely straight teeth, and it's crazy. It like actually changes the whole symmetry of your face. Like my entire face looked different, like looked more symmetrical just because my teeth were straightened. So yeah, it's interesting. And you know, I do really look forward to straightening my teeth again, because I know how good it looks, and I know that it does like make my whole face more symmetrical, and just it's great. But I'm also, yeah, choosing to, as much as I can, really embrace loving myself before that happens, and loving myself in my insecurity, because we all have insecurities and it's a part of being human. And so I'm just, yeah, learning how to embrace that and push past it, and like still, you know, post my content and choosing to push past that and still allow myself to be seen in my insecurity, not feeling like I need to make myself perfect for people to see me, because that's like a complex that I definitely used to have. And you know, there's that desire and like feeling inside me still where I'm like, oh, it would be so nice to, you know, if I had straight teeth, like, but I don't right now, and I'm not gonna let that hold me back. And you know, I have other things I'm insecure about as well. I won't go into those because I don't need to, but like, we all have insecurities, and I think that a lot of people do allow their insecurities to hold them back. And something that I've really learned is that the way we feel about ourselves is reflected back to us by the people in our lives. And so if we don't accept our own insecurities, and we haven't taken the time to accept all parts of ourselves, then how can we expect other people to accept all parts of ourselves, even our insecure parts? And that's been like a big part of the journey that I've been on for a while now, is learning to love and accept deeply all parts of myself, even the parts that I used to feel like were unlovable and people didn't want to see. But the more that I do the healing work, and the more that I love myself on every level, like all the parts of myself, the ugly parts, the beautiful parts, the more that I am attracting people who also love me for all of me and don't make me feel like I'm too much or not enough. You know, they accept all of the parts of me that I used to think were unlovable because people in the past made me feel like they were unlovable, or that I was too much, or that I wasn't enough. And yeah, it's actually so insanely true that when we do the work on ourselves and we learn to love all of ourselves, we generally do start to attract people and experiences that reflect that level of self-love. And it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so grateful to be at this point now where I'm actually seeing like the results of the work that I've been doing. And yeah, it's seriously incredible. And I wanted to share this because I know that a lot of people out there, you know, probably dealing with their own insecurities, and also, you know, maybe still experiencing people in your life where they're making you feel like you're too much, or they're making you feel like you're not enough. And I just want to let you know that that all comes down to your own self-worth and what you will allow. Because don't get me wrong, I still, you know, the universe and God still tests me sometimes and sends me along somebody who doesn't treat me according to, you know, the self-worth that I do have. Like, the universe does send me people that will test my resolve and whether I'm going to uphold my self-worth and really embody that self-worth and that self-love. And yeah, it's a part of it is also learning how to say no and how to know your worth in order to not allow people like that into our lives. That's a really important part of it too. That is a part of self-love, is having boundaries and not allowing people in that don't deserve to be in our life. Yeah, I hope this message was encouraging for somebody out there, and we can truly transform our lives by doing the inner work to love and heal and completely accept ourselves. Like, I still feel insecure sometimes, and that's a part of the journey, and it's okay to feel insecure, and we need to love those parts of ourselves that feel insecure. They deserve love too. I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.